everybody. All right, so, I know that you can't see the screen, Christy, but I wanted to go over real quick. I'm excited because, number one, I know you're super competitive, so this is going to be your month because it's going to be fun. We're going to, like, try to max out on our points because we can win prizes and we can win, like, crazy recognition. There's a list of prizes I'll put in the group, but what I'm planning on utilizing is the 21 Day Fix and the 21 Day Fix Extreme are going to be still, the challenge packs are still going to be on sale through the 10th. So I'm going to like push that a little bit further because there's a lot of people who are, were wanting to do it and then backed out the last minute. I'm going to follow up with every single person that ever wanted to do it. And I'm going to continue to promote size, because everybody's loving that. And in my size group, I'm going to ask people to refer their friends to the challenge group because they're already having fun. Hey, Kelly! She got on. Okay, good. All right, so I've just kind of been rambling, and I recorded the first little bit of it, so I'll post it in the group. But what I was saying is this month is going to be super fun because we're going to be competing for prizes. So whatever our team's cumulative, basically, however many points we get, we win prizes. There's going to be the selfie stick, the Team Beachbody selfie stick. There's size workout hat. There's like a tire. Up into like there's an LA trip. That's like the top prize, which you can wine and dine and work out with one of the trainers. Hang out at the headquarters, and they pay for everything. So that's our goal, right? We're trying to win that prize. So the goal is definitely get as many Success Club points as possible, following up with everybody you've ever talked to, inviting people you've talked to or haven't talked to. I'm not sure if you saw, I'm inviting literally 100 people to the coaching opportunity this month. I know it's crazy, but I'm serious about this. I'm like, there's no reason why I shouldn't just ask, right? So that's on my agenda. And then the 3-day refresh challenge pack's also going to be on sale starting tomorrow, I think, for $140. And that one's a big one. I know, I think all of us have done it at one point, the 3-day. People love quick. They love 3 days, you know. So I'm going to actually put out there that I'm going to do it prior to Vegas. I'm leaving in a couple weeks. So I'm probably going to do it again, and I'll start another group. So basically, this is just a rah-rah, let's pump up August and literally just blow out your successful points. Write your fears down on a piece of paper. Write them down. And then tear them up and just throw them out the window and say, screw fear, because we are going after this month with a vengeance. And this is going to be like the biggest month in your business. I know, Kelly and Christy, you know, you're still new, but this is the month where I guess a few years ago when I started, this is what the turning point in my business. This is when I was like, oh my gosh, I was hitting Success Club 5, and the first cup that I really did, I maxed out on points and had like 30-something Success Club points, simply because I said, I'm going for it. Everybody else in the group's going for it. We're doing it together. We're going to help each other. Push each other in a fun way. It's a team effort. We're not competing against each other. We're actually competing with each other against other groups. So that's just my rah-rah. Use the challenge pack specials to your advantage. They're an awesome deal. And in our group, we'll post daily just some different tips and things to help each other along the way. So that's pretty much it. It's only, if anybody has any questions or comments, anything that you want to say?
No, I do want to make a comment because I know that in the past, whenever I've done the events, it's all about invite. And, for the past 2 different 21 day fixes, I've invited people, and it's been great. But what I've found is that each time I invite, I get more people interested because they've seen me do it. I've continued to invite them. The people that I've showed an interest but kind of blew it off, I invite them again. And, they see me post my pictures, and I keep getting people to like, I see you're making changes, and I see you're doing good things. And so these people are watching. So I think it's really important that, like you guys have said in the past, always invite them. So do an event and invite them. And, they'll eventually come through. And I've gotten a few really solid bites. I know for a fact I'm going to get 2, but potentially maybe 4 just from this last invite.
Awesome. Awesome. And don't be afraid to personally invite, like send somebody a private message and say, I don't know if this is for you. You may not even want to do this, but I'm doing it. And if you know anyone else who might want to be a part of the 21-day or the 3-day refresh
Good point.
or anything.
That's
and
good.
Well, maybe I do, you know, that it's not necessarily directly inviting someone, but just kind of indirectly inviting them so that it feels pressure. There's no pressure on any end. It's kind of like, this is what I'm doing. If you know somebody who might be interested in losing a few pounds or toning or whatever, you know, getting, improving their health in the next 21 days, that sort of thing. So that's just another way. But yeah, and follow-ups are huge. I literally was messaging this one girl about size ever since it came out. She said, do you want to do it? And the same, it's so funny. I'm like, hey girl, how you doing? Crickets. What's up, girl? How you been? Crickets. You had a good week, crickets. I mean, it was like literally that. Nothing back from her. And finally she's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm just now, you know, getting back to you. I definitely ordering tomorrow. So I look like ridiculous, but she's like, thanks for continuing to like follow up with me. Otherwise I would have completely blown this off. So
we live in the same neighborhood because I have crickets all the time. I can't get rid of them.
Well, okay, so good point, Kelly. I mean, and this is a good point, Natalie, because I'm in sales, right? That's what I do. I mean, if you, not like I used to, so it's not like hardcore sales where I'm constantly, come on, people. But at the end of the day, you think you're being annoying, but I know for a fact, me personally, when people reach out to me, I don't always get back to them. It doesn't mean I'm not interested. It just means I'm too busy, right? So you don't know what their circumstances on the other side. So, yeah, you're reaching out to them. It doesn't mean you're getting on their nerves. It just means they're probably too busy to get back to you. But they see you, and it's a constant reminder. So you never know when that you're going to light that fire. So even though you're hearing crickets, keep at it.
Yeah, they're appreciative in the end, even if it's like, oh my God, seriously. I was actually using the bathroom when I saw your message. I put the phone down, you know, and then forgot to respond. Or I was at a stoplight and I looked and I saw your message, but I've had to put the phone down because I decided, you know, I had to keep driving. So you never know when they're reading it and like how they get sidetracked and then they completely forget about it. So you're not being annoying, even though you feel like you are. Just feel like,
true.
Yeah, just feel like when you're going back to them that you're kind of doing them a service of caring. Okay, I'm continuing to follow up with you because I care about that you initially wanted to do this.
Right.
Our minds are our worst enemy.
Right, exactly. Well, you know, one thing that I've kind of been, the view that I've been taking this whole thing is that I know it's been on sale. I'm sorry for the loud background, guys.
Are you good?
But the thing that I've been doing for the last few months that it's been on sale, not that it's been super great, because it's not like I've been killing it, but this month I'm going to, but it's $140. Look, let's face it, the 30-day Shakeology, they're going to be buying lunch anyway, right? So that's a wash. So they're paying basically $10 to do this program, if you think about it that from that stance. And so that's what I try to explain to them. So it's a wash. You know, so it's a no-brainer. You just have to communicate that. And for those that aren't listening, the ones that have crickets, they're listening. They're looking. You just got to keep at it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Don't think that we don't get crickets because there's a lot of crickets all the time. It's just a matter of talking to a bazillion people. Somebody asked me in Posh, they're like, how do you have 31 Success Club points? I'm like, because I've talked to so many people and I've gotten so many no's and so many crickets that eventually you get some yeses. It just takes going through a lot of people. So that's all that means. That doesn't mean I'm not getting the no's and crickets.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited that we're all on the same team. Like I said, April's doing a home improvement project, so she couldn't hop on. But we're going to rock this. And it would not surprise me if we won the trip to LA. We can totally do it. Like, I know that we can put our heads together and just give it all that we've got and just invite, and don't be afraid of it. It's a good thing.
I'm pushing past my fear.
Yay! It's good to see you.
There you go.
Getting there.
So long.
I know.
You got this, girl.
Yes. You're rocking it. You really are. I'll look at my back office and I can see like certain way down in my downline. I'm like, Kelly, what? She's like all quiet and and I'm like, she's rocking it. I mean,
She's a ninja, girl. She's a ninja.
yeah. So you're doing something right. So keep going.
I love my Kelly. Yeah, we're gonna kill it. We're gonna kill it. Period.
Yes, it's gonna be fun. So
Yep.
this is the month of our business growth for sure. So let's do it.
Yep.
We're ready.
All right. Well, again, I'm not going to keep you. Thanks for getting on. I'll put the recording in the group once it uploads, and we'll keep sharing some different tips and stuff throughout the month and help each other with maxing out.
Sounds
Sounds good.
good.
All right. Thank y'all.
All right.
Night.
Bye.